So I feel like we are ready to move to our next one. We have Yoki Finance with us. It's a non-custodial payment automation solution. Let me just pull up. Here you go. Hi,
Hello,
Konstantin.
everyone. Yeah, could you see my presentation?
Not yet.
Now we do.
There we go.
There we go. Awesome. Hello, everyone. My name is Konstantin Shirogov, and I'm the founder of Yoki Finance, the Web3 subscription payment protocol that aims to fill the void of the recurring transactions availability in the crypto space. And by the way, the name Yoki is derived from the famous "not your keys, not your crypto" catchphrase and reflects our self-custody nature. Before I dive deeper, let me quickly catch your attention. Why care about Yoki Finance? First of all, despite being at the early stage, we already have 16 preliminary agreements with business customers on integration. We are operating in a blue ocean market. In the fiat space, recurring payments are a long-term trend of the so-called subscription economy. In 2022, the recurring payment market size has exceeded 13 trillion USD, but crypto recurring payments are an emerging market in the nascent stage. We already have 4,000 users on the wait list, and we were honored to be among the 6 projects out of 334 chosen during the Dora Hex Grand DAO screening to speak at Binance Live on their channel. And last but not least, we have a capable team that really could build such a complicated product, as our team expertise is distributed among the product and tech. I myself enjoy being marketing and product executive in the space since 2018, and co-founder Andrea has developed complicated products in the space since 2016, including layer 1 blockchain. So what we are doing exactly? Web3 provides unique advantage of self-custody, allowing users to have a complete control over their assets. However, this feature also poses the challenge of requiring manual approval of every transaction. This approval are complicated on the user level, but for organizations such as DAOs, it is a disaster, given their multi-sig approvals. Moreover, businesses that rely on subscription payments do not have a tool to monitor payments in an automated manner. In other words, businesses is losing money and customers are losing time. Therefore, automating such functionalities on a larger scale is critical for the mass adoption of the crypto infrastructure. Yoki Finance is a smart contract solution that resolves the problem of automatic recurring payments with self-custody. Given the composable and programmable nature of solutions in Web3, Yoki Finance could offer an uncountable number of solutions tailored to the needs of different target audiences and industries, based on the same set of smart contracts. What is even more important than that, we are providing the infrastructure that anyone can incorporate without our permission and create their own products. Just to give a few examples, what products could be created on top of such a protocol, it could be recurring billing for software as a service, gated content access for media, artists, brands, and communities, donations, DAO payments, payrolls, automated loan repayments in DeFi, automated staking and yield aggregation, dollar cost averaging, and finally, the token purchase subscription. So our first use case that we are building on top of the protocol is the token subscription widget. Integrating the widget lets community members set up recurring purchases of the tokens with a single transaction. Let me show you how it works. That's a demonstrational page of the project in Web3, and they have integrated widget with a wallet already connected, and the asset of the project is already pre-chosen. But in case of widget integrated on any of the website, there is a possibility to choose any kind of ERC20 token. So user, in order to create a strategy, user specifies from which asset will the purchase take place, so what exactly will he sell, the amount of the deal of the single transaction, the frequency of the strategy. So it can be done daily, weekly, bi-weekly, on monthly basis, or even a shorter period of time. We specify the exact date of the month when will transaction take place, specify the timing, and choose the duration. The strategy could either be unlimited or have a limited duration. So we choose the duration that is 12 months. Here we have all the data about what strategy do we trade. And when we're confirming that, we have a single signature that users sign in. So what is happening after the strategy is traded? First of all, users see all the strategies that he has traded and have an ability to edit, duplicate that, pause or delete. And that is on the front end side. And on the back end side, the schedule, we create a schedule that is hosted on Gelato automation tool, and that is automatically executing the transactions on behalf of the user when the proper time comes. And the swaps are executed on liquidity aggregators protocols such as 1inch or Kyber swap. So that's it. Token subscription widget brings multiple benefits both for the end user and for the projects that integrated such a solution. It helps focus the demand for the token and incentivize growth and create additional revenue stream because we are providing revenue share programs. For the end user, it brings all the benefits of the dollar cost average, helping reduce risk and the additional benefits that projects are willing to provide for the long-term holders. And I would like to highlight again that token subscription widget is only one of the multiple solutions that could be built on top of the recurring transaction solutions. The market size here is only for the widget part, only for DCA widget, and it can be calculated as the trading amount on the serviceable addressable market will be calculated as the trading volume on the centralized exchanges, excluding exclusively stablecoin pairs and pairs between stablecoins and the chains. And once again, if we speak about the broader recurring payments market, we are speaking about much more market size. And in particular, every solution, every product that will be built on top of the protocol will have its own market size, its own target audience, etc. Our revenue model is quite straightforward. We collect fees on top of the volume of the transactions, but we're also planning to add white label integration that will provide the project with the ability to not have our logo and have a complete control of the widget. When we add the support for fiat on-ramp services, we could also add some commission on top of that. And we're also planning to integrate yield aggregation solutions and collect fees on top of the yield that is generated for the end user. Our go-to-market strategy is the one that I have already mentioned. We are connecting with teams of the ERC20-based project interested in the growth for the amount of long-term investors. And these projects that they are interested in that their community members utilize our widget as much as possible. So when the project installs the widget, they recommend to use that widget for their audience. And therefore, Yoki capitalizes on the existing loyal communities, community members of the projects. Regarding the competitors, there are already solutions for automated payments in Web3, but we do not exactly consider any of them our competitors because, first of all, with our token subscription widget, we are creating the new market here. There is no solution like this. And as I have mentioned, there are uncountable amount of different use cases for recurrent payments in the market. So for every project, there will be certain niche. The roadmap. We have created the first concept of the protocol for SafeCore and Gelato Automation Hackathon. And now we're working on the protocol launch and on developing the widget on top of the protocol. When this development process will be finalized, we'll undergo audits and start integrating the business partners that we already have. And after that, we'll work on the additional use cases of the recurring payments. As I've mentioned, we already have 16 projects that are interested in integrating the widget, and they have quite diverse background. So it's project in DeFi space, stablecoins, yield aggregating protocols, meme coins, gamified projects, decentralized exchanges, and not only. We do not develop the whole technology on ourselves. We stand on the shoulders of the giants. So for account abstractions, we use SafeCore solution that helps to have a smooth user onboarding, including the social graph authentication. For decentralized transaction scheduling and executing, we use Gelato automation tool. And for the swaps, we use liquidity providers such as 1inch and KyberSwap. We have a team of 6 people on the project. Andre, our CTO, he has an enormous experience in the blockchain development. He's in the space since 2016. Anastasia, our marketing specialist, is working with crypto startups for a while as well. She's really good at understanding the technology. Our product officer slash user experience officer, Stan, was working in fintech since 2017 and understands a lot about how user interface and interaction need to take place. And we also have a team of 2 developers, so it constitutes the enough amount for us to create an MVP. Thank you so much for your time. Feel free to follow us on Twitter.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Love it. Konstantin, I think this is really, really interesting. Can you talk a little bit more about the tech underneath the hood that makes this dispensable, differentiates it, et cetera, with regards to the buy-in mechanism for the subscriptions?
Yeah, regarding the tech part, the whole process is that on the front end, user creates the strategy, and we store the data on his schedule using Gelato automation. So they help us to execute the transactions in time, and when the time for the transaction come, Gelato automations executes the operation using our smart contract, and we, on behalf of the user wallet, connects with the liquidity provider aggregator and execute the swap.
Nice.
So that's quite straightforward. And that is if I'm speaking about token subscription widget.
Yep, that's exactly what I was talking about. Amazing. I should have clarified that. I apologize. And my follow-up is, are the user and customer the same person, right? Because I know you mentioned white labeling. I know you mentioned that you can take fees on the swaps and things of that nature. Who is actually subsidizing the monetization? Is that the communities that are using this product and widget? Is it the individuals that are interacting with it? I'd love to kind of better understand what that looks like.
Thank you so much for the question. The end users are community members.
Got you.
But we use the communities and projects as our marketing strategy, and as like the whole model is B2B2C. So we offer the solution to businesses, and then they provide that solution to their customers.
Awesome. Okay, sweet. That makes a lot of sense. So the communities themselves are purchasing the product for the use of the members of that community to make their lives easier, to set up, subscriptions at all.
They can integrate the solution for free, and the community members who will use that solution will pay a fee on top of the volume.
Got you. Okay, awesome. That makes sense.
Hey,
so for us, it's quite easy, to have a communication. With projects, and come to tell them that we are bringing additional value for you, and it will be straightforward to integrate that, and we do not charge anything from you for that.
Awesome. Sweet. Thanks so much for the clarification.
Hey, great Prez. One question I'm interested in, just to zoom out, is like your thesis on recurring payments versus where we're at today. Like, everyone in crypto seems pretty much okay with just paying a transaction fee to enter, buying an NFT for access, something like that. I know recurring payments are obviously massive in the traditional world, but why exactly is that the product market fit versus where we have today, where users just pay for access or pay a fee to use an app?
Because we simplify the process of having recurring payments, and the commission on top of the transaction is 0.5. But on the upside of that, we offer gasless transactions. So for some blockchains like Ethereum, to some amount of the trades, the benefits of not having gas fees outweighs the commission that we did, the fee that we did.
Awesome. Thanks, Konstantin. Would love to check out the deck afterward if possible, but really appreciate the clarification.
Thank you so much.